guys, I hope you're being good for the sub. Hope you guys all had a good weekend. So today we're going to take notes on adding and subtracting decimals. And this should be a review for you guys because you've already added and subtracted decimals in elementary school. But we're going to glue it in our notes just as a refresher. So in your table of content, go ahead and put today's date, which is 10. Einstein, say hi. Okay. I'm taking notes with the kids, so you need to be quiet. All right, go ahead and put today's date. And put adding, Einstein, adding and subtracting decimals. And mine's going to be on page 23. Okay. Go ahead and turn to your next clean page. And glue it in. Sorry, I don't have the glue song for you guys today. Okay, but I'll sing you guys another song while we're taking notes. All right. So everybody should have it glued in. Okay. All right, so when you're adding and subtracting decimals, step 1 is to line up the decimal points. Okay, so step 1 is to line up the decimal points. Step 2 is to put 0 as placeholders. Put zeros as placeholders. Step 3 is to either add or subtract. So the rule is the same for both. Right, Einstein? Do you agree? All right. So step 1, line up the decimal points. Step 2, put zeros as placeholders. And step 3, add or subtract. Right? All right. So, Einstein, stop. So, hint. Turn your notebook paper sideways and use the spaces to organize your place values. So you can also do that. Hey, you're being bad. Stop it. No, Einstein. Okay. So you can always turn your notebook paper to the side like this, and then you can do your work this way, so then the lines on your notebook paper will line up all your numbers, because it's really important when you're adding and subtracting that the decimal points are lined up and your numbers are lined up. So let's do a few examples. I'm going to do one that's addition and one that's subtraction. Okay? So for the addition one, let's say I wanted to add 98.6 plus 1.23. Okay? So I'm going to rewrite it so the numbers are lined up between the lines. So 98.6, and then my decimals have to line up, so the other one would be lined up with this right here. Okay? Now, second step is put zeros as placeholders. Well, there's no number above the 3, so we're going to put a 0 here. And you can put a 0 here if you want, but you don't have to. Okay? And then we're going to add. 0 plus 3 is 3. 6 plus 2 is 8. Bring down your decimal. 8 plus 1 is 9. And 9 plus 0 is 9. Okay? So turning your notebook paper to the side and doing your work like this really does help you keep all your numbers organized. Now for subtracting, I'm going to do a subtraction problem on this side here. So for subtracting, let's say I wanted to do 123 minus 4.1. Okay, now when I line these up, you might say, well, where is the decimal on 123? Remember, if you don't see the decimal point is behind the number, right? So for 123, the decimal is right there. So then when I subtract 4 and 1/10 from that, the decimals have to line up. Okay, and then again, above the 1, there is no number, so I'm going to put a 0 as a placeholder. Now, can I do 0 minus 1? I can't. I need to borrow. So the 3 becomes a 2, and the 0 becomes a 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. 2 minus 4, I cannot do that, so I'm going to have to borrow. So 12 minus 4 is 8. Bring down your decimal. And then the 2 becomes a 1 and 1. Okay, so I get 118 and 9/10. Okay? All right, so I said I would sing a song for you guys, and so the song is adding decimals, line them up, line them up. All the numbers have one, all the numbers have one, line them up, line them up. And then, same goes for subtraction. Subtracting decimals, line them up, line them up. All the numbers have one, all the numbers have one, line them up, line them up. Okay, now it's your turn to sing. Go. All right, just kidding. All right, have a great day. I'll see you guys Wednesday. Bye.